Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Heat, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference. And of course, there's the Magic, 8 games back.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, it's just been a bad start for them. At least, though, they still have enough time to get things going.
Well, sure, it is early, but they want to avoid digging too deep a hole for themselves. If you let a slow start go on too long, it can really shake a team's confidence.
And the starting lineup for Miami, we've got Paul George, Russell Westbrook out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Salon in at the 4. And for Orlando, we've got Donovan Mitchell, Pascal Siakam out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Mitchell. How much tinkering do you think coaches are still doing at this point in the season, Stan?
Well, plenty, believe me. Even if you're undefeated, there's always room for improvement, and now is when you want to start to make those adjustments.
Clock at 2. Really left him alone that time.
Yeah, textbook pick and roll right there. Siakam doing an outstanding job playing facilitator there.
Westbrook, the pass to Wembanyama. Fades. Yep, count it.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And there's a pick. Here's Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Heat. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. EA, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, BA. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you gotta give up something to get something back.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
That's about as automatic a shot as you can get. Nice jam from Wembanyama.
They set the pick from deep. Mitchell. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now Siakam. He played a great game against San Antonio. Pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
A volume shooter at the arc. Mitchell will rarely hesitate to take that.
George sets a screen. Wembanyama with it. Siakam covering. Johnson against George. Here's Russell. Orlando grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1 from outside the arc. Russell with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Westbrook outside. Here's Salon. And it's all from 3-point range. Magic have gone 3 of 8 so far. A step back shot. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Wembanyama with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Westbrook against Mitchell. Wembanyama, screen on Mitchell. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Here's Johnson. Orlando again missing.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So for the Magic, Hayes comes in for Siakam, and it's Kennard in for Johnson. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Bol, he's checked in for Salon. Caruso comes in for George. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Russell. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Westbrook. Kennard outside. Six to shoot, inside. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The three from Mitchell. Rebound Miami.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And if you're looking for proficiency in scoring over the last month, look no further than this group. You take a look at Hayes. Right now, he's second in the league in field goal percentage. And, of course, Victor Wembanyama, also someone who shoots it at a high clip. Top 5 in the association.
Each of these two have been awesome offensively during the last month. Both great options from the floor.
He's off on the first.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he's good on the second. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Battle. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam. Sponsored by AT&T. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Bol finds Caruso. 1:56 left to play in the first. And Thompson gets it to go.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
Kennard outside. Hayes, the pass to Kennard. And here's Collins for three. Thompson pulls it in.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ball passes to Jovic. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Battle. He's guarded by Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Collins. Kennard for three. The shot, no good. Nice D from Thompson. Here's Jovic from the wing. Thompson, no good. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Carrington. The Magic need to put one up here. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. So it's Miami now. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Miami out in front, leading by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Luke Kennard out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Jones in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Siakam outside. Back to Carrington. Kennard for 3. Caruso grabs the board. Jones against George. Over Jones. And it's Bull with the foul. That's his first foul. Hendricks is checked in for Orlando. After having trailed for a while, they could retake the lead.
Nice effort to battle back and put themselves in this position.
Siakam looking it over. The 3. Bull grabs the board. And it's Miami's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. For 3, George. Orlando grabs the miss. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discoveries in basketball without borders.
Kolik's checked in for Hendricks. Here's Kolik. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Kolik's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
George in the post. He's covered by Siakam. It's deflected. Pass to Kolik from deep. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Miami. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Back to Caruso. Here's Wembanyama. Nice shot from the wing. Wembanyama's got 10.
Well, Caruso is a very solid passer. He's able to recognize where there are gaps in the defensive cover.
High post Siakam working on George. Siakam, the pass to Kennard. Hayes with a screen. The shot. Kennard can't get it to go.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
What poise from Thompson. Even while getting fouled, he stays cool and puts up the shot.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Magic. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The three is up. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. There's Ball with a three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. The Magic have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Three-pointer. Siakam cashes in the triple.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Ball against Mitchell. Ball passes to George. There's the three. And Ball with the basket. The assist by George.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Ball. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
That was nice focus from Ball. Didn't let the contact stop him. Showing some toughness.
Outside Carrington. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
So for the Magic, Hayes is checked in for Pascal Siakam, and it's Johnson in for Carrington. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here. Salon, he's checked in for Paul George. DeRozan comes in for Caruso. Westbrook, he's checked in for Thompson. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Ball.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
DeRozan, and it's Miami with another.
I just love the ball movement.
Magic trail by 4. Mitchell feeling it out a bit to the paint. Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan right side. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Magic. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Wembanyama. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Guys, back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Mitchell, good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Pass to Wembanyama. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Mitchell against Wembanyama. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. The 3 from Russell. Rebound by the Magic. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Mitchell. 23 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Mitchell against Westbrook. Pass to Salah. Fires, high post. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Orlando ahead, up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Make some noise and get ready for the faded half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're measuring up the shot. 2 One more time. A round of applause.
Hello and good evening. We are seeing Donovan Mitchell putting in work. Such a consistent offensive force.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope. Yep. They keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
You got a game within the game. These 2 guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Paul George out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. Wembanyama down low. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Russell. Over Mitchell. They get it back. Wemby putting on a show.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
George feels it out a bit. Now Russell. Left side, Wembanyama. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Russell. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Outside Mitchell. There's a screen to the inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Westbrook with a screen on Johnson. George against Mitchell. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. How about we check the numbers for Victor Wembanyama?
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Next up, the Knicks in New York. They'll be embarking on an epic journey. 7 road games in all. Mitchell feeling it out a bit, hits a three-pointer, and the Magic lead by 3.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Sends it home from three-point land.
I love how fiery Russell is, just nailing the revenge 3 in style.
Pass to Mitchell. Power move by Mitchell.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Here's Wembanyama, and he can't bank that one in. The Magic have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Siakam outside. Here's Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Russell, the pass to George. Here's Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion. And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
For the lead, and the jumper is on the mark. Wembanyama's got 20 points. Orlando trailing here. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And now a look at the toughest defenses around the league. Miami, number 1.
Well, they allow the fewest points per game in the league. Sometimes that can be a factor of pace. But safe to say, when you're number 1, your team is elite at the defensive end.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Trailing by 2. George against Johnson. And another miss by Orlando. Miami is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Miami moving it around. George outside. Wembanyama screen. 5 to shoot. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Inside. He's off on that one. Thompson with some nice D.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Westbrook finds George. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Mitchell against Thompson. The drive by Mitchell, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Kennard, he's checked in for Orlando. Miami also changing it up. Caruso, he's checked in for Salon, and it's Lonzo Ball in for Westbrook. Miami leading by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
George against Siakam. George passes to Wembanyama, and he comes up with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
The 3 from Mitchell. That's his 6th miss, now 5 of 11. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Miami leading by 8. Here's Caruso. Offensive board. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Here's Battle. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Caruso. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Hayes. Kennard against Bull. Caruso, the pass to Thompson. No good with the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Left side, Carrington. Collins with a screen on ball. Pass to Collins. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Caruso left side. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Knocks down the long J.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Kennard against Thompson. And here's Kennard. No points yet. Pass to Collins to stop the drought. Drills it from deep.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Heat. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. We'll be back in a moment. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to great. Don't settle for average shots. Move it.
And Coach Spoelstra instructing his guys to look for the best option.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush any bad shots, especially with 24 seconds to work with.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Pascal Siakam, Luke Kennard out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Jackson Hayes, and it's Battle in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Miami on D. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Battle. He's guarded by Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Siakam for 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ball, covered by Carrington. And here's Thompson for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Heat lead by 11.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Hayes finds Kennard. Hayes with a screen on Thompson. Hayes, shot's good.
Usually just seen as a knockdown shooter, Kennard has good instincts as a passer as well.
Ball with it. Outside Bull. Pass to George. Shoots over Siakam. The kick out to Ball. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Magic trail by 12. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Hayes, the pass to Kennard. And the layup is good off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Mitchell's checked in for Battle. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Miami. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thanks for that, Allie. Poke loose. Stolen by Kennard. Down low. Here's Siakam. Ooh, nice D from George.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a...
Oh, go up and go get it, Wemby.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
George against Siakam. Here he goes. And Siakam with the slam.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Thompson. Checked by Mitchell. Offline with a 3. Magic trail by 10. Here's Siakam. Outside Carrington. Hayes with a screen on Thompson. Shot's good by Carrington. Carrington's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Mitchell misses.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Kennard, right side. Connects from downtown.
Kennard's teammates and coaches encourage him to take these quick shots because they know how effective he is.
And Ball throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Thompson against Mitchell. George with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line. So for Miami, Salon, he's checked in for Caruso. Russell comes in for Thompson. And it's Westbrook in for Ball.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
Here's the pick. Inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Russell. Takes the 3. Knocks it loose.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Siakam against Wembanyama. From 15 feet away. Oh, it misses.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Salon. Cleared away by Mitchell. Outside Siakam. Book it! It goes!
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
It's money from deep.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Magic trail by 12. Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Siakam. Siakam takes the contact and finishes.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
George against Johnson. Now Westbrook. Here's Salone. 5 on the clock. A one-handed jam, rocking the rims.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Siakam. The inside look is good for the big man, Pascal Siakam.
Inside Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Let's see who's the loudest. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt Toss! That was amazing. Let's hear it for your Orlando dancers.
Knocks down the trifecta.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Heat.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, he was so active defensively, anticipating, grabbing steals, one of the most underappreciated stats in the game.
Now Wembanyama.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Siakam, ready off the pass, he lays it in. They've led by as many as 14. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Miami takes the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.